Hello.
Today we're going to be watching a game between Sad Little Men and Team 7.
Yeah, interesting matchup as it is going to be on Oregon again. So we've seen the Sad Little Men play on this map twice already, and
Yeah, so we'll have to see if they're able. I believe three times actually now, Chip.
three.
I'm pretty sure they lost twice and then either tied or won the third time we watched them on this map.
Uh, I can only remember two times, but you're probably right. Yeah.
I mean, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, definitely.
So as we said, we are going to be going to Oregon. Team 7 started us off by banning out Coastline. Sad Little Men followed up with Cafe, which is a bit interesting as we watched Sad Little Men play on Cafe before, and it was quite a decisive victory for them as they went 7-1.
Yeah,
Um,
it's definitely a strong map for them. So
yeah,
it makes sense for it makes sense for them not to bring it because you'd think that Team Seven might have thought of some counters to that, or
true,
Sad
true.
Little Men just chose not to play it because they don't want to.
Yeah, that's a very valid reasoning as well.
You know, they're
Then
looking for
Team
other maps to
7,
play.
Team 7 banned out Theme Park. The Sad Little Men then countered on Club. Then Team 7 banned out Consulate, which we just saw Sad Little Men play yesterday. So it's kind of odd that they banned it out as they do have two VODs as they played this map twice. And we did get to see all their strats kind of brought out yesterday, if you can really call them strats, as most of their rounds kind of just revolved to running around and getting kills.
Yeah, it was a wild match,
Yeah,
but
and Sad Little Men next banned out Villa, which makes sense as when they played Amba Fatima on that map, they really just got bent over. Only the way to say it.
yeah, it was a meme game, and it was Amber Fatima just demolished the Sad Little Men on that map.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything else you can really say about that.
yeah. So as we said, we're going to be on Oregon with Team 7 going to be starting off on the defense, which should give them a pretty good advantage as Oregon is classically a very defense-sided map.
Yeah, like we said, we've seen the we've spectated we've casted the Sad Little Men a few times on Oregon, two or three depending on who you ask. But yeah, it's going to be a good match, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty big map for Team 7, as if Team 7 wins this, they solidify their spot in first place. Or if they don't win this, GTFO might be able to overtake them for the first place spot.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those games that does kind of mean a lot.
Yeah, this
So
should be
we'll
an interesting matchup, as currently Sad Little Men is rated 6, and they're going to be going up against the first place team, so we'll have to see how well they can hold up.
so we're heading into Oregon, like we said. Team Seven starting on the defense, which means that the Sad Little Men will have that first ban, I believe. Oh wait, no,
I
Team
know
Seven.
Team 7
Sorry, Team
starts.
Seven. Yeah.
I'm assuming they're going to go for the classic Thatcher or Maverick pick, try to keep those hatches and walls harder to open. However, I want to see if Sad Little Men go for their classic Capital ban, or if they try to switch it up at all. As every time we've watched them play on this map, they have banned out the Capital.
Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday, and I'm not sure why they keep banning the Capital, but I guess it does stuff for them. So getting rid of it maybe makes
Yep.
sense. Here we see it again today, so nothing out of the
And it's
ordinary
going
for
to be
them.
followed by a Malusi ban. I'm calling it right now. Malusi
Calling it
ban.
a Lucy
Yeah.
ban. I mean, they have been pretty consistent at banning Capital and Malusi every game, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is Malusi. But it's Mirror,
Oh. Oh
actually.
no, no, now I look stupid.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Caster's curse. Caster's curse.
Yeah. However, the Mira is definitely an understandable ban, as she can be very strong in that E-box position if she sets up her Miras correctly. It can be a real nuisance to deal with.
Yeah, Mirror has her strong points on this map for sure, so getting rid of it makes sense. Clash being the last defensive ban from Team 7.
Yeah, I mean,
Interesting
Weirdo
map.
is pretty powerful on Clash. The times we've seen him play it, and Swill is an absolute nightmare with the SPSMG.
Yeah, that is very true. Although we don't know whether that's just exclusive to Cali or not.
That's true. That's true.
So, defenders will be starting on the top floor. Pretty simple lineup and pretty regular one at that. Well, my not being brought actually is he switches to the mute last second actually. So we'll see if there's any six picks coming out. The only standout operator I see in this lineup is on the defense is the Legion, who gets six picked anyway into the Valk, which makes sense. When Valk's in play, you play her. Ayana being brought on the attack, maybe for the nades. I think we've seen the Sadler men play Ayana before on this map, so we'll see what she brings to the table.
Yeah, I mean, Iana is a very strong pick, as she has a good gun, 2 nades, and a near infinite supply of drones.
Yeah, that is very true. Very strong. Yeah, I'd say she's a very strong operator actually.
Well, she's strong if you use her right. You have to be in a well-coordinated team.
Yeah, plus those nades always do work really. We are going to see some Valcams being put up in the master bedroom here, so maybe a C4 from below is what we're going to see.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to be seeing Valk lurking in either Classroom or Zulu, just trying to waste some time in the bottom floor, not give up that control for free, and if the attack let her, try to maybe C4 the plant or the hard breach.
Yeah, it's definitely something that the attack have to be wary about. The attack looks like they're going to be going for some sort of armory take, as we do see Weirdo repelling on the armory window here. Maybe paired with Master, it makes sense. Just taking this side only. And we're not seeing any attackers going over to tower straight away, so that's something you don't see every day. Okay, we do see one actually. I believe
it looks like this Melusi might be trying to get ready to do a bit of a jump out here. She is sitting awfully close to the window, and it has been prepped. I think she's just trying to wait for the Ace or someone else to hop on that rappel and then try to get a cheeky pick.
This could be devastating. She jumps out. She gets the pick actually after missing a couple shots. Down to Emergence after taking 2 out. That's a double kill for the Melusi there.
Meanwhile, we're also going to see the Sledge manage to take out the smoke, so at least there is a refrag. Swill gets a second, down to a 3v3.
Wow, trades back the double actually.
Yeah, I was going to comment on that little run out from Melusi gave me a bit of PTSD, as in a 10-man the other day, our very own Spectator Celery did that exact same jump out on me. We are going to be seeing Swill get another engagement on top of the stairs.
He gets the ace first round. That's incredible from Swill. He just capitalizes on the roamers and walks up white stairs and kills them as they all peek. That is,
yeah.
I don't know what to say. We saw.
I mean,
we saw
two of the
Rakieta
players just kind of lined up for him.
Yeah, like, do you remember the 4K on Consulate yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was that sort of reminiscent of that, I think.
Yeah,
just
I mean, Swill can be such an impactful player if he's on his game. Yesterday, he didn't have that much impact. Not that he wasn't a bad player. I believe he still went positive, but when in that cafe game we watched a little while ago, he was just such a dominant player, and it looks like we're going to be seeing him play a bit more like that today.
Yeah, I definitely hope that that's the Swill that we're going to see today, as he wasn't really showing up on Consulate yesterday. That spot was mainly taken by Ryan, who was really being a menace, so we'll see how the Sad Little Men do on their attacking half after getting that first round.
One of the things you can really say about Sad Little Men is I don't think any members of their team are necessarily a weaker player. All of them just have their days where they just really stand out as those strong fraggers. The only exception might be Emergence, but even still, he can clutch up if needed.
Yeah, he has. He's definitely proven to us many times that he has had his moment. He's had his moments, so he's really stood out to us as well. I think all the players have done pretty well. We are going to see the defenders go to the top floor again, so hopefully not the same sort of play from Swill. Well, if we're talking from the defense side here.
Yeah. We are going to be seeing a Cade brought out this time, so he's probably just going to be focusing on keeping both Master and Trophy walls, sorry, Attic walls close. However, we're going to be seeing a gunfight here between Swill and the Melusi. Swill is going to lose it out to the Melusi, bringing us down to a 5v4 pretty early. However, she is going to get refragged by Reinen. However, he's brought down to just under 50 HP.
A bomb has been located.
Yeah, Malusi only wasting what, like 30 seconds on that little roam downstairs, and
Yeah. I believe all the players are on site now, so the attackers have pretty much full map control now.
yeah, but remember who she killed. That is Swill off the board. However, Ryan gets a double on the round already as he takes out the Valve, just playing aggressively inside of Trophy.
We're gonna see a Reinen ace now.
Yeah, imagine. He's really low on HP though, so I doubt it. However, Maverick does get a pick from the big window, it looks like. I believe that was the Maverick, but he gets traded out by the Jaeger. Jaeger and Cade left in a 2v3 right now as looks like IQ's looking to rotate underneath. Maybe shoot out the gadget from below. I think that's what they're going for. And Weirdo looks like he's just going to be trying to walk up white stairs right now.
Yeah, I imagine he's just trying to cause some pressure onto this Jaeger so that the ace might be able to try to get a plant down with Reinen covering. Reinen is going to be getting a little bit aggressive onto Attic. He's going to get downed, I believe, from the Cade, yes. Weirdo's getting in a gunfight with the Cade and Attic. Emergence is going to push in the breach.
Emergence is in the prime spot to plant at the moment, but Cade doesn't have a C4 actually, and he deals some damage. Oh, he gets dealt some damage, but Jaeger gets his double on the round as he swings white and kills Ash. Emergence left in a 1v2. He downs the Cade. It's all him versus the Jaeger. I'm not sure if he can clutch this one out. Jaeger is on about half HP and he's stuck in a Melusi, so this I'm not sure which way this one will go.
Yeah, the Jaeger has all the intel he needs. He has a general location of where the ace is from the Melusi, going as wub 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 this whole time. I believe the Melusi is taken out. It looks like the Jaeger's going to be watching the wrong way. Oh, Emergence is going to try to stick the plan here. He's going to fake it and get a little bit of aggro here. Is he going to be able to win it? No, the Jaeger does get the pick. A nice 3-piece on the round.
Well played from the Jaeger there, just knowing when to take his gunfights and winning them.
Interesting that was round. A very interesting round, definitely. With Reinen just walking in and getting 2 kills and then getting traded out there.
Yeah, I mean, the round all started when Melusi was downstairs and she got that early pick onto Swill, who got the ace the round before, so some of that firepower definitely neutralized with that pick. But she did get traded back out, so they both sides were on even terms after that.
Yeah, definitely. We are going to be seeing the defense go to the bottom floor objective, running a pretty standard lineup. The only real exception is Maestro, who we don't see O2 commonly on the basement objective.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think we often see like a Lamai or a Goyo for like more shields. But I think that Maestro definitely has his place in this basement site. So
Smoke's going to be AFK. Oh, he's back now. Well, we'll see if that hinders them at all, as Smoke is quite a crucial operator here, having to make all those rotates.
Yeah, it does look like he could have been just talking to his team, you know.
That's true, that's true.
Probably AFK though.
Yeah. I am interested as to where Maestro is putting this Evil Eyes. It looks like he's putting one over on Laundry side. I'm assuming to watch the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, that's a pretty common Evil Eye placement. You see it a lot, and it just makes sure that attackers can't backstab you while you're going and trying to put it off blue. You know?
Yeah, I was going for a Laundry that's really fallen in favor since the rework to this map. But if you're not expecting it, a backstab down there while your whole team is watching blue can be devastating.
Wow, Swill getting really aggressive on this blue doorway. Nade comes out, gets rid of the Melusi and Chaiko. That's a wonderful nade. Maverick walking in, he gets traded out from the smoke behind the shield. Smoke just peeking and getting that pick onto the Maverick there.
We're not going to see any attackers on tower stairs here, which is definitely a misplay from them. As oh, never mind. Looks like Sledge is going to be getting ready to walk down here. As currently that whole area is clear, so they have the map control for free. If he moves down those tower stairs, they can start applying a lot more pressure to the Pixel player. Or not Pixel, sorry, Elba, who is going to get another kill onto Zofia.
Yeah, Zofia just swinging to clear that utility and gets taken out. That's Smoke playing his part. That's a double on the round, I believe. So he's definitely doing work inside the bunker there. Jaeger swinging E-box here. He doesn't light up one actually, but it doesn't matter because Ryan gets taken out anyway. That's Smoke with a triple kill. Quad kill for the Smoke. It's just Weirdo left in a 1v4. Smoke's going for the ace, but Jaeger steals it from him.
Yeah, that smoke went absolutely huge. That kill onto, I believe it was the Maverick. This first kill was absolutely dirty. He just peeked up for a second and just took Maverick's head off.
Yeah, it was very clean as well.
Mm-hmm. At least from our point of view, it was very clean. I'm not sure what it actually looked like for both of the players. It may have just been some sort of kind of like stupid kill where the Maverick just didn't even see the Smoke's head pop up above the shield, which does happen from time to time.
I'm sure Ping was involved in some way or another, but
yeah.
Moving on to the next round, we are going to see kitchen dining being brought for the defenders here. Actually, I would say that this is the worst site on this map due to the Hibana buff, and I think Hibana's just insane on this site. We didn't see Hibana be bought either, so.
Yeah, so that definitely makes it possible. However, okay, I take back what I was about to say. I was about to say we're not seeing any impacts brought out, but the Valk is running impacts, as it's very crucial to have a player in towers trying to impact trick to keep that wall closed.
Yeah, the impact trick is a huge part of the defense here, just stopping the attackers from getting into showers there.
We're seeing some tactical droning from Emergence over there, making sure that there are no evil eyes outside in that position.
I mean, I did speak to Weirdo before this game, and he did say that they weren't going to take this one too seriously. I think they know that their chances of winning this are very slim due to Team 7 being the top team and Sad Little Men not having their best of days.
Yeah. I forget quite what their win rate is, but it is not looking too good so far this season. As most of the games, at least that we've watched of theirs, have been losses.
Yeah, it's not been a pleasant sight for any Sad Little Men fans. Castle putting some interesting castles down. We don't usually see Castle on this site. We usually see it on the meeting site, however, just to block off the hallways and stuff. But having him here is, yeah, definitely interesting. Bullet holes.
Reining's just going to be absolutely shredding the floor, trying to make it a nightmare for any sort of defenders trying to play an actual objective. Meanwhile, Weirdo is going to get a pick onto, or sorry, not Weirdo, but Rakieta is going to get a pick onto the Jaeger. I'm not quite sure where the Jaeger was, whether he tried to jump out or if it was killed through one of the windows, I'm not sure. Also, Swill's going to get a nade onto the Melusi, so he's going to walk in a big window here. So the smoke is going to be feeling quite a bit of pressure. However, he is going to get the pick onto Swill. I believe that was Valk also manages to take out Rakieta, bringing it back down to 3v3. However, the Buck's in sight. If he swings properly onto the... Never mind, the Valk's going to kill him, bringing it down to 3v2. All left on Weirdo and Emergence. We're both trapped in Small Tower. We are going to see Emergence get another pick, bringing it down to a 2v2. This is definitely winnable for the attack, but it's not looking too likely as the Mute's going to be getting a bit aggressive here.
Oh dear, Castle isn't watching the bullet holes and doesn't catch the Emergence walking into sight, but it doesn't matter as they managed to close out the round anyway. Almost an attacker win there. They almost managed to bring that one back.
Yeah, they were looking quite strong at first with the opening 2 picks. However, the defense just then won their gunfights and brought it back down to an even man count.
Yeah, one thing I have to talk about is how that Valk was getting really aggressive in the showers hallway there. Quite unnecessary, I would say, but if she's feeling it, she had to double on the round. Sometimes Sometimes you just gotta let it happen, you know.
We are going to be going back up to the top floor objective. We're seeing a bandit brought out this time. However, he is going to get 6-pick onto the mute. Understandable, as F7 here has been an absolute nightmare on the SMG 11.
Ryan also 6-picking from Sledge to IQ. Interesting 6-pick, but it makes sense with Falcon play. Usually we'd like to see Sledge for the nades here, but I think they're worried about those Falcons a little too much, so...
Yeah. They should have more than enough utility here, though. I do have the Sophia, the Ash, and the Maverick.
That is very true, that's very true.
We're going to be seeing a pretty standard setup coming out from the defense here. Nothing much to talk about. Just some pretty... I'm assuming the Goyo is going to put his one shield in picks, and then probably another to help watch the trophy door. Pretty standard stuff. Oh, Goyo's going to change his mind. He's instead putting it to fake towards the wall. This is a bit interesting, as we don't typically see holes in the attic wall like that. I'm assuming they're going to have someone play very aggressive in the little room there with, I believe it's called Boar? Or am I confusing that with Villa? What is the call for that room? I always forget. What do you call it, Pip?
Trophy.
Oh, Trophy, right. Okay, we're going to be seeing someone play quite aggressive on a Goyo shield up in Trophy here. He is going to have the holes in the wall to support him from a potential armory push.
Yeah, I have seen the strat multiple times. It's not a very common one, but I must say I really prefer having a guy playing in armory as well, just to really lock down that side of the map.
Yeah. However, it looks like the attackers are trying to bypass this by really focusing on a big window here. We're going to be seeing a bit of a gunfight between Jaeger, and he is going to manage to take out Swill, trying to walk up white stairs here.
Yeah, Swill can't do that one twice, but as he gets taken out by the Jaeger. It does look like the attackers are trying to take this side of the map though as well. Ryan gets lit to really low HP there by the Goyo with those holes that we were just talking about. Val gets really aggressive on the shield and gets taken out by Emergence as well. That's a 4v4 now for with the favor in the defender's side, as Ryan does have that really low HP.
It looks like the attackers are just trying to walk up white here. I really don't think this is the play, as they're really just going to have to get funneled through the door. If the defense play this right, this should be a free pick or two.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going for. Maybe just trying to win their gunfights as they run in, but Mute gets the first.
F7's going to get a nice pick, bring it down to a 4v3. He's also going to C4. Jaeger is down. Emergent's going to push up, and Jaeger is going to get taken out by the Mute C4.
Very unlucky there. Jaeger just walking into Weirdo C4, it looks like.
Meanwhile, Maverick is going to get a pick from Big Window onto the Maestro, so it is down to a 3v2. I wonder if the defense are going to be able to win it back here. The Mute is playing quite aggro onto White Stairs. He does manage to lit up Weirdo, who's on a very low HP count. However, Rakieta is going to get a second for the round and manages to kill the Mute. The Goyo is now trapped in kids, and a bit of a gunfight here. Rakieta is taken down, so it's all left on the Goyo in a 1v2. Ooh, he is going to get taken out by Weirdo as he reloads while peeking. I believe that may have been a reload bug or something like that, but that was quite interesting. Also, as Weirdo points out, he finally gets his first kill of the round.
Yeah, can't say the same for JJ, unfortunately, but you know, it happens. We've seen it before, especially from Celery, our observer. Goes 0-6 like every ranked game,
Yeah.
so...
I mean, I don't think you should be talking, Chip. Just gonna let the audience know about a little match we got on Villa earlier, where yours truly went 7-1. But then, can anybody guess how many kills Chipster Chipfrog had? It rhymes with Biro.
Wow, the classic take a word and then replace the starting letter with a B.
Yep, I mean, it works.
Defenders,
Look,
protect your bombs from
I'll have you know
attackers.
that I didn't even want to play that game, okay? That was a bad game.
Yeah, I know you didn't. But it didn't mean you had to do so poorly in it.
And your call-outs were garbage. Okay, I just have to say
My
that.
callouts were on point. I played Ace, like you played Ash half that game, bro.
No, I did not.
Okay, well, you weren't on support, I'll tell you that much.
Banshee deployed.
Right, swiftly moving on, as I don't want any more of my atrocious plays being exposed. We are going to see the defense head back on over to the basement, so we'll see what they can do. Last time we did see that Smoke getting the 4K and Jaeger stealing his ace, so
Locate a bomb and
Yeah,
defuse
we'll
it.
have to see if he's able to get have the same amount of impact from this elbow position once again. I believe that issue probably won't be quite as impactful as before, as that round, Attack really just did an awful job at getting rid of the shield.
yeah. And I believe we really have to talk about the elephant in the room here, Blackbeard being brought out. You'd never see this operator being played, mainly because he brings no utility, and his shield, I mean, it can get you kills, but will it win you the whole game? No, not really.
He's just going to manage to rush in Laundry, though, as he is going to get taken out, and now we're stuck in a 1v4, or sorry, 2v2 already, as Will just managed to get a triple kill. The Attack are kind of trapped in Laundry now, as however, Smoke's going to rotate, so they might be able to push in here. I'm not quite sure where JJ is playing. He is going to be in Freezer trying to hold this long angle, but the Attack might be able to take the control here if they just isolate their gunfights.
I'm not sure if they know that JJ is playing in Freezer there. This could be bad if the attackers try and push in into the crosshairs of JJ.
Yeah, this has been a very interesting round so far. We'll have to see if that continues. It's within a matter of seconds, everyone died. Swill's going to have a quad kill. He's not going to 1v1. He's going to be able to ace once again. He's brought down to a very low HP with Melusi still on full. He is going to get Kings where she is. However, he's going to whiff his first 2 shots here. Oh, the Melusi does get the kill there, bringing it down to, I believe, a 4-2 round count for the defense.
Yeah, wonderful 1v2 clutch there from JJ. We were just talking about how he didn't have any kills before that, and now he scrapes 2 and manages to win the round. Impactful kills there from JJ, and a really good round from him.
No, but Swill has just been absolutely going off, nearly getting 2 aces, with him being at 10 and 5 right now. He really just has been that star player for Sad Little Men, trying to carry them to a dub here.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, but Swill really, he's been one of the standout players. We said that all of them have had their moments, but Swill has been consistently good throughout all of the games, really.
Yeah, him and Rynan would definitely be their 2 best players, I'd say. As when Weirdo's feeling himself, he can go absolutely huge, but he's been pretty quiet the past few games.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. As we see the side swap, we see the Sad Little Men going top floor for their first sight. We're seeing the Goyo being brought out, so nothing unusual there, along with the Valk. We have seen Weirdo play the Valk before, so for Swill to play it, just a different person playing it. No change.
We're
Really.
also going to be seeing Blackbeard being brought out by Team 7 here. I think they're a little bit angry that Sad Little Men would dare to do it to them. I'm assuming we're going to be seeing him either playing on the games or the Kids Repel, just trying to be a nuisance, cutting up lines of sight in the objective here.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where you go into a silver match and then you play Blitz, and then the enemy team gets so mad that you play Blitz that they just have to play it back, you know. So
Yeah, come on, Chip. When have you ever been in silver? If we want to learn about their strats, we have to ask our spectator, Celery.
well, I mean, I used to play on console. It was a rough time. I was down in silver a lot of the time, so.
Wow. Wow, imagine. Me personally, I've never been below gold because I am just that good at this game. Honestly, if I wanted to play in this league, easily I could. I'd outfrag Swill on any day of the week.
Yeah, we can't say the same about Celery though, can we?
Yeah. Celery would be like Weirdo on this game, but he'd be like that every game. 1 or 0 kills to his name.
Okay, enough slandering Celery. We're seeing the Blackbeard on big window, and Ash already walks into Master. She gets the first pick onto Ryan, the Jaeger. Ryan not doing too well this game. He was really hitting his stride last game, but this game he's not been too hot.
I mean, even earlier this round, as he got a 2-piece when he was playing as the IQ, we're going to be seeing Swill go for a little bit of a flank here. We'll have to see if he manages to get the refrag onto the Ash, if he was not aware of his position. However, they definitely know where he is, as he's brought down only a sliver of HP, and Goyle is down. We are going to see Twitch take out Swill, so it is a 5v3, effectively a 5v2, as Goyle is isolated in Attic. As long as the attackers hold the angles properly, there should be no way for Emergence to get res here.
Yeah, especially with this Blackbeard on the window, just holding Weirdo on yellow stair, on white stairs. Sorry, I don't think Weirdo can get out of this. Rakieta starts off the comeback with a kill onto, I believe, yeah, that was Ash on repelling on the kid's window there. Blackbeard deals a lot of damage onto Rakieta. He's brought down to about 30 HP.
Emergence only has about 3 seconds left of living here as he's about to bleed out, and the Thermite's going to start going for a plant here. Meanwhile,
Attackers activating.
I was going to say someone else died, but it was just Goyo bleeding out. So we're going to be having Smoke go for a bit of a rotate here. Rakiet is going to get another from the Attic position. However, it still is a 3v2, sorry. We'll have to see if Smoke's able to make anything happen, as he is stuck in a 3v1. And he is taken out by the Thermite on the balcony. Oh, I believe they are traded.
Yeah, I think he managed to just flick that shot onto the Thermite outside of Master Door there. But didn't win the round, so it wasn't a strong defense.
I mean, to be fair, it was a very well played attack by Team 7, as they really just isolated all the defenders. That Blackbeard on big window was pretty huge, as it just really limited the amount of places the defense could play, as they had no real way of rotating with him just being such a nuisance there.
Yeah, that is very true. I have to ask, like, why the Jaeger was playing inside of Trophy there, all by himself. He just got picked off by the Ash, who
Yeah, and there was no opportunity for a refrag in his position there.
yeah, and then Swill goes for the flank, but he's known about because they have cams, surprisingly. So we're gonna see them go back to the top floor, this time bringing a castle, so we'll see what they can do with the castle. It looks like he's just gonna be casting off the windows, maybe trying to prevent that Blackbeard play, which we are seeing again, so we'll see how that...
We're also not going to be seeing the Valk this round. Instead, Swill is 6-picked onto the Vigil. Probably trying to get some more flanks off, as this way the attack won't know exactly where he is. They'll just have a general idea from the little buzzing going off.
10 seconds.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting pick due to the fact that he doesn't bring any utility really, and he'll just be there to try and waste time.
I was kind of concerned there for a second when we didn't see, oh no, oh weirdo, no. That's dirty, that is dirty. Hitting the armory spawn feed there.
The ranked special right there. That will be the Zofia being taken out. One of their biggest fraggers, actually their biggest fragger there, being taken out on the side of Team 7. Ash outside of Classroom, getting rid of those bits of utility that's just stopping the attackers from breaching that master wall. Another pick in favor of the defenders. That is the Sledge going down. I believe he was rappelling on the game's window there. He just got taken out. Ryan shooting a couple times and running back downstairs into the basement. Thermite takes a lot of damage. He's on about 5 HP now, as Swill is just being such a nuisance inside a garage here.
Yeah, however, Swill is effectively stuck. However, the attack are not going to try to pin him in this position, because if they just hold main door, there should be no way for him to rotate. However, it looks like they're trying to focus big window side here.
Yeah, Blackbeard playing in the same spot as he did last round, and it looks like Ash is going to try and do something up white stairs. Jaeger is playing there though, so they have to be wary about him.
Ooh, it looks like Vigil's trying to get ready for another run out. I'll have to see if the attack lead into this. He is going to whiff his shots. He does see the Thermite. If he only hit a single shot there, the Thermite would have died, as he's such low HP.
Yeah, missed opportunity there, so the attacks still have a chance of winning this round, but with them all stacked outside a big window here, it's not looking likely. Ash starts repelling on Kid's window, and it looks like she's gonna hop breach as she puts a breach charge on there. Okay, no, I was getting a bit too unrealistic there.
She is going to. She's going to manage to kill Weirdo. Oh, and Ryan, I believe, jumps out, bringing it down to a 2v3.
Yeah, just before that whole thing happened, Blackbeard got a pick from the big window, and now he's in sight. He's on really low HP though. Both operators on low HP, but it doesn't matter as Thermite takes out one. Swill gets a double kill on the round as he takes out the Blackbeard. It's just him versus Thermite on 5 HP. Any person could win this really, but it's going to be Swill. He takes round 8. That's a big round for Swill there, I would say. I believe that's a triple kill.
And even earlier, he did do so much damage. The Thermite.
Yeah, that was effectively his kill either way. Just as we were talking about how Vigil doesn't really bring much utility, he brings those kills and he wins rounds, so that's just the power of Swill, I guess. We are going to see the defenders go to the bottom floor now, so nothing too out of the ordinary being brought out. Again, the Vigil being brought, but Swill has been fragging on him, so it makes sense. Blackbeard sick pick into Twitch, so I guess Blackbeard wasn't working out and they wanted to have a bit of a change.
Well, to be fair, I feel like that, as we were trying to talk about, the main reason of the Blackbeard was just to be able to play off the windows. He definitely will not be as strong on the basement objective.
That's very true, that's very true.
Yeah, I imagine the thought process behind the Twitch is if she can be able to sneak through, she could be able to take out some ADSs for free to just try to help in that utility clear.
Yeah, Twitch could definitely do a lot of work here if the defenders aren't careful. Those drones are often quite loud and can be shot easily, but with a lot of like gunfire going on, sometimes you just don't hear them coming and they can do their damage.
Yeah.
It does look
like
like
Emergence might be trying to hunt it here. I'm not quite sure if he knows that there's a Twitch drone, but he is going to be going on a bit of a hunt trying to find some drones. He's not going to get too aggressive here. Oh wait, never mind. He is. He's not going to see the Twitch drone though, and he allows it to stay alive.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was going for there. Maybe just trying to be very aggressive, going for those early picks. Ash looking to get aggressive on the blue doorway here. I think she gets taken out by Emergence, who just swings. We were talking about how he was being aggressive and it pays off. He manages to get the pick on the Ash, and that's one of their main fraggers down for Team 7.
Yeah. I mean, all of the members of South Little Men are getting quite aggressive, as 2 are on this top floor roam, with only 2 actually in the site itself.
Yeah,
the
just
Smoke playing in elbow and then the Malusi playing in the hallway. We are going to be seeing Goyo playing on the tower stairs, so he can easily rotate back down if he chooses to. However, he's going to get a bit aggressive, pushing further up. So if the attack read into this, it might just try to rush site here.
just over a minute has been wasted from the defense, so it's not looking likely for the attack, but it does already look like Widow's going to be trying to reinforce off the wall to elbow. Just giving the room for the attackers to push in, and it doesn't matter because Ryan gets a pick onto the sledge, I believe that was anyway.
However, I do still feel like, oh, and Swill's going to get another onto the Zofia. Twitch is going to be able to get a refrag. However, it is still a 4v2 for the attack. Not very winnable as they have next to no map control.
Yeah, what can you do with the blue control when you're just only one person left, as it's all down to Ace Venoms. He's gonna be in the 1v4. He gets the first pick though onto Emergence, so we'll see if he can clutch this one out. It's not looking likely, like we said. One player playing on Pillar, just they have crossfires, and Ace. The only thing Ace can do right now is maybe waste a bit of time and talk to his team about what they're going to do next round, because
he's going to get another pick through the smoke. Oh, beautifully read by him.
yeah.
I believe the last 2 players, one's going to be in the closet and one's going to be in freezer. They are holding a bit of a crossfire here, so they just play passive. They should still be able to win here, but you never know. Venoms might be able to go huge and get the 4 piece in the round to clutch.
Venoms is using those smokes very wisely as he just cuts off the crossfire there from Freezer. It looks like he's going to be trying to walk down long here. He downs Ryan. This could be huge if he manages to win this one out. It's just Weirdo left. He manages to get the revive on Ryan though, so it's down to a 1v2 again. Sorry, not Ryan. Weirdo with the shotgun manages to take out Venoms as he tries pushing through the rotate. Almost a win there for Venoms actually.
Yeah, even though he lost that was beautifully played by him. As you said, he used those smokes perfectly to isolate his 1v1s. And that was very nearly a win for him. If Weirdo hadn't managed to get the res off on Ryman, I feel like Ace definitely could have won that.
Yeah, that was definitely a risky play from Weirdo, but it paid off and it led to them winning the round in the end, so
Yeah.
I just have to say well played. 5-4 now. Still in favour of the Team 7, but the Sad Little Men look like they're clawing it back at the moment. Fang, 6th picking from Sledge onto Blackbeard.
We
Well,
are
the-
Shaiko. Can we get some 4 spams in the chat? That's what we need now. 4 spams. Okay, we are going to be going back to the dining objective. We'll have to see if Team 7 have better luck attacking here than Sad Little Men did. I believe the one round we saw this objective, Sad Little Men lost, if I remember correctly.
Now, like we were talking about before, in order to play this site, you really need impact grenades. But with Swill playing that really aggressive Vigil, I'm not sure if he's going to be the one to really impact the inside of the basket there. It does look like the defenders are going to be extending above, which is pretty common. We see it a lot, and you use the hatch to your advantage and stop plants from there. Goya shields up as well, and it's pretty common.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the main reason you hold above is because if you open the shotgun holes correctly, you can completely stop any default plant just from playing off the hatch. So we'll have to see if the attack focus on clearing out kids.
Yeah, it'd be a surprise if they didn't, and it does look like they're already going to be going for it.
Again, Swill's going to be getting quite aggressive off of attic window here, trying to get an early pick. However, he is going to fall back as nobody is there.
Ooh, early C4 there from Rakieta. Doesn't manage to get a pick, but it doesn't even deal any damage, so not really doing
sure
anything.
What the point. I'm not quite sure he went C4'd and what triggered him to do that.
Yeah, it's just giving a hold for the attackers to use to their advantage for the moment.
We're going to be seeing Vigil lurking around in Meeting Hall here. We'll have to see what he tries to go for. He might try to go for a bit of a run out onto the Twitch here. Or, sorry, the Twitch on the Kids Repel.
The attack, not looking too strong right now, as we do have people entering different places all at the same time, and the first pick is Blackbeard getting taken out by Emergence. Emergence is lit to about half HP, but that's Blackbeard gone. One of the most devastating ops if he's left alive. Ryan getting really aggressive on the window here. I'm not sure if he even knows that there's a Twitch outside of there. Does look like Twitch is going to be rappelling up anyway, so definitely something to look out for.
Ash is going to get a pick onto Swill, and they are, through that, going to get full top control as the rest of the defense have rotated down. However, there is only a minute left, so the attackers are going to have to be quite speedy in applying vert pressure. And the Ash is down, I believe, from a C4. I think that was Mute's C4.
Yeah, I believe it was from inside of security there. And he just drops the hatch and scuttles away.
Ash is going to get picked up, so it is still a 4v4. However, both the Ash and Goyo are on very low HP, so I'll have to see how this goes. If the attack manages to get another pick or two, could start to go for an execute. Even now, if they manage to flush out Emergence, they are clear to get an execute down, as they do have top floor control. And they have droned out Goyo. They should be aware of his position. He's going to go for a Hail Mary Nitro Cell, which isn't going to catch anyone. But Rakieta is going to manage to take out the ace. However, he is traded out by the Twitch, pushing in. The attack now have full control of Showers here. They do manage to take out Emergence. It is on a 2v2. Her Twitch is down. Sophia's trying to get to the plant. However, she's going to have to fall off. It's a 1v1 between the Mute and the Sophia. However, the Sophia is on the 000 there, so she's going to have to stick the plant, giving a nice free kill for Weirdo.
Time really in favor of the defenders there, as I think they could have lost that if they weren't careful.
Yeah, definitely.
5-5 now, as the Sad Little Men managed to bring it back 3 rounds in a row, I believe.
Yeah, no, they've been looking quite strong on their defenses, which is to be expected as it is a rather defender-sided map, but they have just been looking a lot stronger than they did on their attack. It's not so much that their strategy is strong, it's just they've been winning all of their gunfights here.
Yeah, they've completed the full site rotation, so now they're going to be heading back to the top floor. And we are going to see Twitch being 6th pick to a Dokkaebi there. And bringing the Jackal as well. This looks like it could just be there to be annoying.
I assume it's mainly to counter out Swill. He's been just such a nuisance on the run.
That's very true. He has, he's definitely been one of the standout players this match. There's always been
Same
that
with
one
the
player.
Dokkaebi, to be honest.
Yeah, very true, very true. It's
Oh. I cut you off twice there. What were you gonna say about standout player?
no, I was just gonna say, every time we've seen the Sad Little Men play, we've seen like one standout player, and then the rest of the team just play their part. They do it well, and I think that's really showing again today. Swill being the one to stand out, and the rest of the team really backing him up. We can say that some of them aren't playing too well, but they're getting the frags, and they're ultimately getting some rounds on the board. So
Yeah.
they're being consistent.
Well, Ash is checking out for the spawn peak. Doesn't want to lose in there to that. Understandably
Yeah.
so, of course, as that is quite... It's quite tilting to get hit by one of those nasty spawn peaks.
I doubt Widow would do it again though, as he is now on the smoke, so bit of a change up there, as we did see him play out the castle the last time.
Yeah, however, the attack is not going to be bringing the Blackbeard this time, which they brought for both of their other top floor attacks, so we'll have to see how that changes things. As we mentioned, there is the Team the Jacka, so if they play this right, a roam clear should be rather easy. However, Dokkaebi's brought down to just under 50 HP from Reinen playing on main stairs. He's going to rotate down. However, Jackal is getting a ping onto, I believe, Swill playing in around meeting area. So it looks like they're going to be trying to do a full map clear to try to take out Swill. He is getting trapped by the the Thermite playing off the window, and he's also brought down to about 50 HP. It looks like the attacker is really focusing on the main clear. However, X7 is super close to Reinen, who's just playing on the bottom of Freezer Stairs. I'm not sure she's aware of this. Meanwhile, we're going to see Swill manage to take out Jackal, and I'm not quite sure who took out Weirdo, but...
Yeah, huge pick actually, because Smoke being down, Smoke being gone early, especially when he has 3 smokes in his pocket. Definitely not one of the best plays, but it doesn't matter because Swill gets his double on the roam. He's being an absolute nuisance on this roam, taking out the Jackal and the Ash. Going back to the basement now, he's done his work. He just has to rely on his team to not lose.
Yeah, both him and Reinen are still on this middle floor. Reinen is very close to the Dokkaebi, who's getting a little bit aggressive here. She is getting a ping that Rein's in Zulu, however, he's just going to rotate up and go up main stairs. Swill is still going to be playing in the bottom main stairs, so if the Dokkaebi tries to contest this, we might be able to get another pick on the round. It looks like Dokkaebi and Zof are just going to try to walk up main stairs here with Thermite playing off of Big Window.
Ryan catches a glimpse on the Opera outside the big window there. It looks like Rakieta's getting lit, so really low HP, but Swill gets taken out on the roam. That's X7 just doing loads of work still. JJ gets down on top of White Stairs. However, it gets traded back. That's a double on the round for X7. He might be able to get the revive off on this Dokkaebi. 3v2 now for the attackers, or 2v2 technically, as the Dokkaebi is down. Thermite is forced to jump in the big window, but he gets taken out anyway, and that's the Diffuser down. Ryan getting that pick. He sees one cross. I think he knows. Sophia is going to push into Kids, and he takes him down. That's a triple kill. It gets traded out. It's just Emergence. He takes out the other one. That's a beautiful 1v2 right there for Emergence. He teabags. He's happy that he won that one.
Oh, he wants them to know that. Oh, that was well played by Emergence there. Getting the nice little pistol kill and managing to take out Sophia. Yeah, Swill and Emergence really went huge there, as I'm pretty sure Swill ended that round with a triple kill and Emergence with a double kill.
Yeah, that was a really crazy round. Like all of the trades coming back and forth, and I just kept eating my words. You know, like
Yeah.
I just can't even get out what's happening because it's happening so fast, and my tongue doesn't even move that fast.
Yeah. You have to be a rapper to be able to cast Siege properly.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to cast that. The defense heading back to basement. We saw them win it the last time, so we'll see if they can complete. We'll see if they can have the same success. Sorry. Pretty similar lineup. I believe we didn't see a Wamai last time. We saw a Cade instead. I might be wrong there, but
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
Can we
as they
get some hashtag unleash the Swills in chat, please?
yes.
Swill is very excited that he finally gets to play on one of these more fragger ops. He's really just showing us all what we can do. What he can do, sorry. Weirdo's finally heading onto the support.
Yeah, this is actually crazy as we're either going to see the Sad Little Men take this win against the top team in this league, or we're going to see them draw, which is equally as surprising.
Yeah, this is definitely not the result I was expecting from this game.
10 seconds.
In fact, we were kind of joking around that it was going to be a 7-0, and it might be the complete opposite as that, as we're going to be seeing every single round played.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the matches that has stood out. We were sort of unsure whether this was going to be a straight up meme game, but it's looked like it's had its really good moments.
Yeah, definitely.
To start off the attack, we're going to see them taking bunker, so we'll see how that works out for them, as we have seen them stall out before down there, and it led to quite a few picks going in the favour of the defenders.
I'm sure that Team 7 really knows what they want to do here, as it is a quite odd defense from Sad Little Men, as they're playing a pretty aggressive roam, as until a few seconds ago, about half of their team was in the middle floor, which is not very common for the basement objective.
Yeah, definitely. That is interesting to note.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Twitch Drone doing its work. We were talking about this earlier, but it's paying off. It does look like since the ADSs have gone, Widow's just going to reinforce off elbow, and JJ takes a lot of damage there. I'm not sure where that was from, but it looks like it was from the Aegis. He gets taken out anyway. That's 2 picks in the favour of Team 7.
Yeah, we're back down to a 5v3. If the attackers played this right, this might be a free win for them, as the defense are very limited as to where they can play. The attackers are going to get full control of elbow. Not elbow, sorry. But they do have control of elbow, and looks like there's pillars. So the Wamai is kind of just stuck in this position in the corner. Swill is going to be going for a flank. We'll have to see if anything comes of this. Oh, he is going to get picked off by Sophia. Now stuck into a 5v2. All on Weirdo and Rakieta.
These players have had their moments this game, and they have shown up. So we'll see if they can actually pull off this clutch. First one to go down. Rakieta gets 2. That's a double kill for him. He swings on the 3rd, but he gets downed anyway. That's a double kill for Venoms on the Thermite. Thermite going for the plant now. It's just Weirdo left. He's all the way back though. He can't deny this plant. He has no smokes left, and it's not looking likely that he's going to win this. Just 3 picks left until they actually beat the top team in the league.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be very impressed if Weirdo can pull this off, but he is a very strong player. However, Sophia is going to swing him from pillars and win the gunfight.
That's
GG's in chat.
That was definitely a good game. One to remember, I would say, is a draw between one of the lower teams and the top team. That's definitely surprising.
Yeah, definitely not the outcome you're going to expect, but let's just take a quick look at the scoreline here. Bwill having an absolute banger of a game, as does X7, with both of them just being very standout, with X7 at 15-10 and Swill on 16-10.
Yeah, both players really pushing their team to get those rounds. Really good game there. I would say.
Yeah.
There were
Mic
some
on.
rounds where things sort of fell apart for the attack and the defense fell apart, but ultimately, I think that was pretty strong from both sides.
Yeah, that was a very good game. One of the better ones we've casted for sure.
Yeah, I must say I really enjoyed that game, and I hope all the viewers did as well.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna wish everyone a nice evening. Hope you have a good rest of your week. I've been Ben the Bean, casting with Chipster Chipdog.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good evening as well, and thank you so much for tuning in.